Pay close attention because what I'm about to reveal will completely shift how you think about hidden evidence. I'm speaking to you not just as a woman, but as someone who's been on the inside. And today I'm exposing the 5 secret places where cheating wives stash undeniable proof of their affairs. These aren't the usual suspects, phones, laptops, or social media. No, these are the real hiding spots women count on because they know you won't ever think to look. But before we dive deep, do I me a quick favor. Subscribe to the channel, tap that like button, and drop your city in the comments. I love seeing where our viewers are watching from. And you never know, someone else in your town might be going through the same thing. Now back to what matters. How do I know this stuff? Because I've lived it. I've been the one covering her tracks. I've sat in rooms with women who shared their secrets, strategized together, laughed about how easily their husbands were fooled. I've seen men searching the surface, checking phones, browsing browser histories, thinking they're being clever. But all the while, there is evidence hidden somewhere he never imagined. By the end of this video, you'll understand exactly why you've never found anything concrete, even though your instincts have been screaming that something's off. Place number 1, her car, but not where you'd think most men eventually get the idea to check their wife's car. Glove box under the seat, maybe even the trunk. You think that makes you thorough, but you're missing the real hideouts. Cheating wives get creative. They'll tape envelopes under the seat rails, completely invisible, unless you crawl underneath with a flashlight. They'll tuck things into door panel pockets behind maps or paperwork. They'll use the spare tire well, one of the least touched spots in the entire vehicle. And if the car is newer, there might be hidden storage areas you don't even know exist. So what exactly is she hiding? Printed emails or love letters? The kind of things you can't just delete. A second phone or extra SIM cards ready for secret conversations. Receipts from hotels, restaurants, and expensive gifts that would raise serious questions. Photos and keepsakes. The kind of emotional evidence you'd never expect. Even emergency cash so she can fund her double life without dipping into household money. Why does the car work so well? Because it's her space, her commute, her errands. You're rarely in it. And even when you are, you don't think to dig deep. She can access her hidden stash when she's alone. And if she senses you're getting too close, she can make it disappear in seconds. I've known women who kept full-blown backup phones duct-taped to their driver's seat for months. Some had entire boxes of affair-related proof in the spare tire compartment completely undetected. Others printed out emails and slid them behind the car registration right under their husband's nose. And here's the kicker. If you ever do find something, she's got excuses locked and loaded. That's not mine. It must have been from a friend who borrowed the car. Oh, those papers. Work stuff that accidentally got mixed in. Those receipts. I was running errands and stopped for lunch. See, cars naturally collect random junk. So she counts on that to explain anything away. But the real advantage, you're not checking like an investigator. You're checking like a curious husband. You glance, maybe poke around, but you don't dismantle every compartment. You don't look beneath or beyond. And that's exactly what she's counting on. She's not just hiding things. She's using your predictability against you. Place number 2, her workplace. The ultimate no-go zone. If her car is a clever hiding place, her office is a fortress. Why? Because you can't touch it. Most husbands wouldn't dream of showing up to their wife's workplace and demanding to see what's inside her desk drawers or what files are on her computer. And she knows that her job becomes the perfect shield, not just physically, but psychologically. Behind that shield, she's hiding more than you think. She's got lockable drawers where she can stash anything from secret phones to personal letters. There are file cabinets and lockers that are completely private. On her work computer, she stores disguised documents with boring titles like Q3 projections or meeting notes that are really love letters, affair photos, or planning spreadsheets. She might even have a work email account where she communicates with affair partners completely separate from the ones you check at home. And what exactly is she hiding here? A second phone, fully charged, locked away in her drawer, printed photos, love notes, or even gifts from another man. financial documents related to money spent on the affair, receipts, hotel bookings or reservations she can't explain, personal grooming items or lingerie ready for quick changes. Her office becomes her safe zone because you don't have access, and even if you ask questions, she can't dismiss it all as work stuff. She'll say it's confidential, private, or just too complicated to explain. Here's where it gets more advanced. Some women use cloud storage accounts from their work devices that don't sync to home computers. They store digital files under pseudonyms or innocuous folder names. They even run dating profiles and secret social media accounts during work hours, knowing you'll never see it because you're not monitoring her office activity. I've personally seen women keep entire digital lives on their work laptops. They'd label affair photos as invoices and conversations as meeting minutes. One woman even printed love letters on the office printer and stored them in an unlabeled manila folder at the back of her cabinet. And the beauty of it, it all looks professional. If you saw her mailing or messaging someone, you'd assume it's work-related. If she's texting from her desk during business hours, it's just part of her job, right? That's what she wants you to believe. She's not just hiding things in her workplace. She's using your respect for her career and privacy as a protective wall. You wouldn't barge into her office. You wouldn't question her co-workers. And that makes it the most secure hiding spot she has. Place number 3, her gym bag and fitness routine. The perfect disguise. You'd never guess it, but her gym bag might be hiding more than just sneakers and sweat towels. Why? Because most men instinctively avoid it. Let's be honest, how many guys are eager to dig through used workout clothes, tampons, or deodorant? She knows that, and she counts on that hesitation. Her gym bag becomes the perfect smokex screen, a place where secrets can hide in plain sight. But this isn't just about the bag itself. It's about the entire fitness ecosystem she's built. Modern gym bags are smarter than they look. Hidden compartments inside hidden compartments. Bottom panels with secret zippers. Side pockets designed to be discreet. Even athletic wear comes with small pouches meant for keys or cards. But she's repurposed them for much more than that. So what does she actually hide? A full change of clothes for a romantic meetup. After that yoga session, makeup kits and perfume to transition from gym mode to date night. A backup phone disguised in a waterproof case that looks like a fitness accessory. Receipts from hotel visits, bars, or gift purchases. Tucked inside inner jacket linings. Have an emergency contraception or lingerie that she wouldn't dare keep at home. And if you stumble across any of it, she's got answers ready. That's just my post-workout skincare. I had to change after hot yoga. That receipt? Oh, it's from the smoothie bar across the street. What makes this strategy even more bulletproof is the psychological camouflage. Fitness gear is messy, sweaty, and full of personal items, so you stay away. That's exactly the shield she wants. And it doesn't stop at the bag. She hides things inside yoga mats, tucks them behind water bottles, and even tapes items into shoe soles or sports bra compartments. At the gym, she might have a locker locked and off-limits to you where she stores even more. I've seen women carry entire affair prep kits, burner phones, fresh clothes, new makeup, underwear, and cash, all carefully placed in different parts of their bag. Each one justifiable, each one easy to dismiss. Even her physical transformation becomes part of the deception. If she looks extra polished, she's just taking fitness seriously. If she's gone for 2 hours instead of 1, it was a long cardio session, or she stayed for a smoothie with a gym friend. This fitness narrative covers everything from extra time away from home to changes in her appearance. And you believe it because it makes sense. Place number 4, hidden in the cloud and disguised in apps you've never heard of. Now let's talk about the most advanced hiding ground, the digital world. This isn't just about deleted messages or hidden browser tabs. This is next-level secrecy powered by apps, cloud storage, encryption, and technology that most men don't even realize exists. Let's start with the apps. Some of them look like calculators or system tools, but they're actually vaults, locked digital safest, that store secret photos, videos, and messages. Others pretend to be innocent shopping list apps or notepads. but one tap and she's back in contact with her affair partner. Then there are the self-deing messaging apps where conversations vanish the moment they're read. No history, no evidence. Nothing for you to discover. But the real mastermind move, cloud storage. She has albums on Google Photos marked private, coded with names that sound meaningless. Dropbox folders under a maiden name, .iCloud account synced to a backup phone you didn't even know existed. She could lose one device and still access everything from another because it's all saved online. So what's she storing digitally? Thousands of photos and videos that automatically back up to hidden cloud folders. Private messages, voice notes, and video calls that are encrypted and can't be traced. Budget apps that are really used to track affair expenses coded as groceries orgas. Secret calendars used to coordinate meetups hidden in plain sight inside productivity apps. And here's where she outsmarts most men. She uses devices you don't track. She'll view photos from her work laptop, send messages from a tablet you forgot she had, sync contacts and chats through a second phone you never see. She also uses VPNs to cover her tracks, multiple email accounts, each one tied to a different man, and gaming or hobby apps as cover for chat platforms. I've known women who managed entire secret lives online, untouched, undiscovered, untraceable. One had a library of intimate videos stored under recipe ideas. Another kept affair text inside a budgeting app labeled taxes. And the best part, even if she forgets to clean up, the apps clean up for her. Messages vanish. Photos auto-delete, documents expire. All of it gone in seconds. No trail, no trace, no suspicion. Her primary phone could be spotless, but her real secrets, they're floating in the cloud, locked behind digital walls you'll never see. Place number 5, her female friends' homes. The nuclear option. This one is going to shock you. Not because it's deeply hidden, but because it's hiding in plain sight. It's so simple, so innocent-looking that most men never even think to question it. She hides evidence at her friends' houses. And no, we're not talking about casual storage. This is an organized, well-coordinated system, a covert support network where multiple women work together to protect each other's secrets. It's a sisterhood of silence, and it runs deeper than you can imagine. Each friend plays a specific role. Each home stores different types of evidence. Each visit is carefully planned and perfectly disguised. They rotate responsibilities so that even if one place is compromised, the rest remains safe. One friend holds the burner phone, another stores a change of clothes. A third has the photos. A fourth keeps the financial records. And a fifth, she's the emergency exit plan ready to help her vanish if the whole thing comes crashing down. So, what exactly is she hiding? Spare phones and charging cables that never touch your home Wi-Fi. Lingerie and outfits that would raise questions if you saw them. Physical photo albums, love notes, or small gifts from her affair partners. Financial records, bank statements, hidden accounts, or expense logs. Even go bags with cash, ID, and clothes in cases he suddenly needs to leave. Eve. These friends don't just store the evidence, they protect it. They coordinate stories. They practice alibis. They cover for her without hesitation. Because to them, it's not just about her affair. It's about loyalty to each other. If she needs to access something or change clothes, it's just a girls' night or emotional support visit. To you, it sounds like harmless social time. But behind those doors, she's managing a secret life with surgical precision. And here's why it works so. You will never search another woman's home. Think about it. Even if you're suspicious, you won't accuse her best friend of storing evidence. You won't knock on doors and demand to inspect someone else's closet. Why? Because it crosses a boundary, one that men are conditioned to respect. You assume her friendships are innocent. You assume they're unrelated to your marriage problems. You assume that if she says, "I'm going to Lisa's," it means just that. But behind that innocent-sounding statement might be a carefully orchestrated effort to collect, store, and protect incriminating proof out of your reach and out of your mind. And it's not just about hiding the past. This system prepares for the future. If your marriage ends suddenly, she already has an exit strategy. She has support. She has clothes, money, and a digital life ready to activate from her friends' homes. This isn't impulsive cheating, it's strategic betrayal. I've seen networks where 5 women work together like a covert operations team. One handled the logistics, another provided storage, a third helped coordinate schedules, the fourth was emotional backup. The fifth, she was the fallback escape route. It's a rotating fortress of secrecy, and it's nearly impossible to penetrate because from your perspective, it all looks normal. Women help each other, right? They visit, they share stories, they support each other. But when that support includes covering up affairs, lying to husbands, and creating multi-layered cover stories, it stops being friendship. It becomes complicity. These 5 hiding places, from the car to the cloud, from gym bags to girlfriends, aren't random. They're intentionally designed to exploit what you don't suspect, where you won't look, and who you instinctively trust. And that's the key. This level of concealment isn't about a one-time mistake or a moment of weakness. It's about long-term deception. It's about living a second life, calculated, protected, and sustained by a support network. If you've been checking the obvious places, her phone, her laptop, her purse, and still come up empty, now you know why. You weren't looking in the wrong places because you're stupid. You were looking in the wrong places because you're honest. Because you never expected that level of betrayal. But if your gut has been screaming that something's wrong, listen to it. Because sometimes the absence of evidence is evidence itself. If she's gone this far to hide her actions, it means the betrayal runs deeper than you imagined. It means you're not paranoid. You've been outplayed by someone who has weaponized trust, friendship, and your own respect against you. Understanding this isn't about turning you into a private investigator. It's about opening your eyes to the possibility that the person you trust most may have built an entire system to keep you blind. The truth is never where it's easy to find.